There we go.
I feel like this map should be so much bigger than what it is.
Well, yeah, your characters are way too big for the map, but I was too lazy to make you smaller because it's annoying. And also, if I make the map bigger, then it can't load everything. So it's like either I have to make you smaller than 1 square, or I have to make the map bigger. But it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Um, can
Also
everyone?
see
Oh wait.
the pop-up thing is also working.
Yeah, the sound was not on yet, but it should be fine now.
Dampi,
Mm-hmm.
can I ask you off-topic question?
Mm-hmm.
Did you wrote your about me on Discord, like the about me text by yourself, or is it a reference?
Which one?
Man, it's the Whispers of Fate intro
Oh,
thingy.
yeah.
Oh,
It's. But I wrote it by myself. Yeah, yeah. It's in the world
oh
as well.
man, it gave me chills. It's just so good. Fear what you can't know. Children of the free, embrace your true potential
Dolphin.
is the key. Wait. Embrace your true potential is the key. Yes. I can't do the fucking Delphi voice. Oh fuck. It was so scuffed.
It's fine. It's
Alright.
okay. Yep. I think I'm good.
Who's going to do the recap?
I'll do um well actually if anyone else wants to do it they can do it as well. Who wants to? I didn't write anything down, so anyone feel like doing a recap? No, I mean I didn't
Well,
write a recap down. Like I did write things down about last session, but I mean I didn't write a full text that contains a recap.
ah,
Yeah.
well, this is a coin flip. Fuck. Oh, it turned out to be. So,
Mm-hmm.
Jax and Kane were on an island, and Kane was unresponsive, so Jax left him behind.
Mm-hmm.
Jax traveled to a forest where a squirrel showed him his kind of empire, like the squirrel empire, and
Mm-hmm.
that was a Lilith flower too. It accidentally uh, was scared of him and didn't open. I mean the Lilith.
Uh-huh.
When Kane gained back his consciousness, he followed Jax into the town.
Mm-hmm.
But Kane had to realize that a child, it was a child to him with beard, was kept following Jax and asking him a lot of questions. That child was Cartmill, the Underdark's gnome, deep gnome, whose task was to explore the the surface people and their habits.
Mm-hmm.
Cartmill was rude to Jax and told him to go to the festival because he was bored of the given answers. Jax showed Cartmill the squirrel empire, and Jax learned that the squirrels are amazing creatures.
Sorry, continue.
Uh, they went back to the town, and the festival began. They started dancing. Jax gave an amazing performance, but Cartmill just gave an awful one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Cartmill was obsessed with the apple in the barrel game
Mm-hmm.
at the festival, but he almost ended up drowning in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, there was Ritz. Ritz the elf, the biggest one
Isn't
of all.
Ritza half elf as well?
Yeah, half elf as well.
The biggest half elf of all. Uh, kicked kicked away the barrels so Cartmere didn't drown,
Mm.
and paid everyone's gear at the local armorer because Jax and Kane lost their equipment. After that, everyone go to their ways. Ritz and Cartmere uh, stayed in the village, and Jackson Kane was met by a sea creature. It's a sea elf. It's a sea elf. Met by a sea elf, and she asked Jax for his help because, yeah, that one, because it was Hela. I don't remember the name of the village that needs help.
Hey,
Dumpy,
mhm.
help me.
Haven, right?
Haven.
Haven,
Hmm.
Haven, Haven. Because Haven needed help, and on the end of the night, Haven will caught on fire. If I remember right, that was the phrase. If Jackson Kane wouldn't help on the CF people, uh, Ritz joined Jackson Kane, and so was Cartmill because he was curious that this half elf guy, what's he up to? He never seen a half elf guy, and
Hmm.
and yeah,
Yeah,
here we are.
I think that's more or less what happened, with a bit of interpretations here and there, but more or less correct.
I've tried to.
Mm.
I'm not a
Mm.
good
No, no,
storyteller.
no, no, it's
I'm
fine.
just a
You
good
did your
story
best.
player.
You did your best.
Yeah.
I think one of the important things to note is that the city that the Sea Elf talked about is not the one that you're in right now. 'Cause this is, well, another town that you all venture to, or that at least Jax and Kane ventured to when they came from Haven. And what the Sea Elf most prominently had told Jax and Kane is that her people, other sea elves, apparently planned to attack the town of Haven uh, because they know that the town of Haven is ruled by Tritons at the moment, which is something that Jax and Kane had also found out. Tritons are similar to sea elves, but different in nature. They're also fish-like people. Um, you could describe them as the humans of the sea, where sea elves are the elves of the sea, basically. Um, Basically, what has happened is that a Triton supposedly had killed one of her sea elf brothers, or one of their sea elf brethren, um, and her tribe or her fellow sea elves had decided to take revenge, or have decided to take revenge, and are planning an attack upon the city of Haven, which she had told would happen. Well, not this day, but the next. Um, and indeed, she said that if nobody did anything, the city would be reduced to bones and ash. Something she herself did not seem to care about that much, but she seemed to have some sort of guilt for the humans who live inside the city, and decided to come to Jax, seeing that he as well is a person who is close with the nature. She decided to trust him with the information that some humans might perish in the city, almost as if she wanted to give humanity at least an option to save itself if they wished to do so. That being said, she went back into the night and left the party well, to venture for themselves, deciding if they wanted to save these humans or continue on their path. Um, yeah, and it is so that we find ourselves in the next morning, where Jax and Kane woke up uh, as Ritz joined them from the distance. Ritz feeling a bit grumpy today, not really talkative, just kind of following around. And then eventually Cartmill as well, joining the party.
So,
Um,
where are we going?
is the CF with us right now?
The sea elf had talked to you the night before, and
Alright.
she disappeared back into a mist as she well, went back into the night. She's not here right now, and you don't see any trace of her or where she would have been as well.
The attack is planning to be tonight.
You would have heard that it's planning to be. Let me think. So yesterday she said so. Most likely on, well, morning to night of the next. Sorry, I mean this night to the next morning, if that makes sense. So like at dawn of the next day, basically.
What's the? Oh no, I forgot the shelter. Small vertically challenged friend. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Could you remind me?
I am Cartmill Jump Seeker.
Cartmill.
Yes. Are you deaf?
I was just making sure I heard right. Do you know what this village here, this town is called?
Does Cartmill know, Dampi?
Yeah, you would have picked something up. Tell me what it is called.
He gets to decide. Holy shit! This is power. This is amazing.
Can you TM?
No, I have to. It's it's called Bradford.
What?
Bratsford.
Bradford.
Oh, Bradford.
Ah.
Dampy.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any like villages coming along this path and stuff?
So you went up to the when you came back from Haven, you went up to a higher vantage point to like kind of look around, and you only noticed this village in the immediate vicinity. The other one would be Haven, but you could. I think you rolled a pretty well, good proficiency check then, and if I remember correctly, you could have spotted some more villages further to the east, but that would be further away from Haven, basically.
Oh no, I meant like like people,
Mhm.
like village
Oh,
people.
villagers? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
villagers. Yeah.
Well, currently you're not exactly on this place on the map. You're a bit further to the, like in this direction. But you could probably, if you go a bit closer to the path, you hear some like sound of people talking in the distance. Definitely, you're not that far away from the village. But it's not like people are directly next to you. But if you venture like 100 meters back to the path, there would be people probably.
All right. Okay. Um.
So where are we heading?
Well, we've got to get to Haven for night. Jax is gonna look up and look to where the sun is. How long does it look? It's gonna take till day.
Right now, the sun just came up, so it's
Okay.
the break of the morning. So you have an entire
Looks
day
like
ahead
we've
of
got
you.
a while till night. We have an entire day of time to kill. Do you guys need to do anything?
No, I'm good. I almost drowned in a barrel, so I like to go further away from that barrel.
Why is the child coming with us?
Uh,
Because you
uh,
fucking I fucking can't say refrigerator. You fucking pray because I want to. Okay?
The outside is dangerous. He almost drowned yesterday.
That's a valid point. I give you that. I give you that. But that doesn't matter because I want to go. And Jax
You
doesn't mind
want
it.
to die.
You want to die.
I cannot die.
Oh, let's find out. You
please
want
don't
to fight?
threaten Kane here. This is Kane. Come on, we're a team here. We should we need to show respect. Go on, guys.
I'm just gonna go back to like sentry mode, or I don't know, like a natural pose.
You fucking fishing rod.
I'm gonna give I'm gonna give him a kick. I'm gonna kick the gnome a little bit.
Yeah,
in his
yeah.
shin.
Give me an unarmed strike to kick kick the gnome.
I'm not
Nice.
trying to like hurt the guy.
Yeah, hurt
I
him.
don't know on strike. Okay, sure.
Well, are you doing it with like? Are you like fastly kicking him, or are you like very slowly? Like, are you trying to hit him in a fast manner, or are you trying to just like move your leg towards him?
Well, no, I'm trying to do it like quickly. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah. So
But,
make me
like,
an unarmed strike to see if.
I'm Oh
Who
no,
are you kicking? Kenan?
You.
you.
Yeah, but you dodge
Oh.
aside elegantly, not
What
getting
are you
hit
doing?
by his kick.
What are you doing? You want to kill me?
As I see Jax trying to kick the gnome, I will do the same.
Okay, make me an unarmed strike towards the gnome. Jeez. Okay, roll me damage.
No, I should have killed the poor thing. Jeez.
Yeah, you kick the gnome about 20 meters forward. Cardmill, make me an acrobatics check as you tumble through the air to see if you can. Yeah, you can land on your feet, making a nice somersault through the air as you land a few meters further.
Jax is just.
I'd like to cast Eldritch Blast on the cane.
Okay. Yeah, well, at this point, roll me initiative, both of you.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. It's 17. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, roll damage. Okay, well, Cardmill's. Well, it's kind of like his entire body starts to shudder as you see a shockwave of purple energy kind of flow through him and eventually end in his arms when you see an enormous blast of purple energy just like fly out of him and into your body, knocking you over a little bit for 5 points of damage.
Enough! Huh?
I'm just
You
gonna
had
look at.
enough?
I'm looking at Jax.
Jax is gonna draw both of his short swords and say, Carmel, don't make me regret taking you on this adventure, please.
You
And
fucking
Kane.
kidding me!
And
You
Kane, don't get so carried away with the kicks. I only tried to do a light one. God, you sent him across the entire village.
He fucking kicked me! I thought to myself, I'm gonna die. What do you mean?
Kicks are a way of showing respect up here.
Oh no, he's gonna kick everybody with me.
Could you repeat that, Karam?
Jack says, kicks are they're a way of showing respect up here.
Oh, I didn't know.
At least for Kane. Don't kick any other people.
The surface people are just so confusing, man. I didn't know. I'm sorry. So I must kick you as well.
No. It's just Kane.
I like to cast an unarmed strike on Kane.
Yeah, sure. Make me an unarmed strike.
I doesn't. I like to imagine that as you kick me, it probably hurts you really bad because I'm made out of metal.
Stubs his toe.
Yeah, you just kind of stub your toe against him, and it hurts like shit because you just hit a fucking metal tree, basically.
Okay.
Jax puts his palm in his face. Slowly shakes his head while looking down.
So, are we equal?
No,
What do you want? I showed my respect.
Can all three of you make me a perception check at this point?
I don't see shit.
Yeah, Jax, as the others are kind of talking to each other, you're kind of off the path, but you see you're not that far away from town yet, and you will see two figures with spears kind of looking into the forest and coming in your direction.
Both of you should silence. There's I'm gonna point the direction out with my head nod, and say over there, two people with spears. They're coming in our direction.
Yeah, you will hear
I
soft talking in the
we
distance.
look.
Jax can get a pretty clear look at them through the trees and stuff. You will see it's two humans, clearly guards of some sort. Not that well armored or anything like that. Probably people who protect this city, and they're slowly talking to each other, clearly on alert and kind of looking around these bushes and into the forest, seeing if they can spot anything. They haven't spotted you yet, though. They're kind of looking around.
We could make ourselves known. Maybe they. Yeah. What do you guys think? I'll just say we're here and we know harm.
What do you mean we are no harm?
Are
We are
they
harm.
coming towards us or what?
At this point, you're kind of like your camp was kind of into the forest itself, and the path is a bit further on. So they're just kind of like starting to look between the trees, and like you see one of them is like stepping into a bush and like looking into it, and like just they're looking around in this specific part of the forest. They're kind of going in your like general direction, but it doesn't seem like they're coming straight at you or something like that.
I'm gonna start putting my hands over my mouth to sort of like project my voice.
Mm-hmm.
And about to say something, but before I do that, I'm gonna look at like Kane and Cartman and see if like they object, basically, just to see what reaction they give to that.
So I might not understood you well. Like you are trying to tell us to stay quiet or what?
No, I'm just trying to like project my voice and shout to them, the gods.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know how, but I agree to that.
Yeah. What do you shout?
I'm just gonna shout, hey, what are you guys looking for?
Who goes there?
Just me and some friends.
Watch out! I think there's some kind of monster here.
A monster? What's the description?
We saw flashes of purple energy. This can't be normal. There must be something here. Come out to the path. We got this.
It wasn't me.
I'm just gonna look at Carmen.
It wasn't me. I swear, man. It wasn't me. I'm not the monster. No, I am more monster. No more. I'm not the monster.
Oh.
I swear to God.
Oh god, a monster?
Yeah, you should get out of
Come
there.
on. Me and my friends have been here for a while.
We saw something. Come to the path now. We can protect you.
Is it because I casted a spell? Is it because of that?
Yeah, it's because of your blast.
Oh, fuck, man. I'm so sorry, man. And what happened?
Hey. That's okay. I don't think they'll like the look of me, you guys. So if you guys wanna go and see, and go and walk to them, tell them that.
Yeah, sure. Let's introduce ourselves.
I'm staying by Jax's side.
What are you doing, Cartman?
Staying by Jax.
Oh, so you're staying in the forest.
I'm staying here though because I don't want to go out.
Let's go introduce ourselves. Everyone stays in one spot.
Okay, I misunderstood. It's so confusing because Karen is just, are we going or not? Are we going? I'm not going. Are you going? I'm not going.
I mean, you guys can go. I don't want to go because I'm all red.
At this point,
Where are the?
yeah,
Where are the guards?
the map is not accurate
Okay.
because you're further along the path at this point
Okay.
anyway, so you're not as close to the
Sure,
city.
sure.
But if you walk towards them, you will see they're walking towards you as well. You will see two guards, not heavily armored at all. You see one of them is wearing something that kinda looks like hide armor, but it's really poorly made. And the other one is just wearing nothing, but is holding a spear in his hands as well. They look kind of shaky as they're walking through the forest, and when they see you, one of them will look down at you and say, "Oh, are you okay? Are you the one that was shouting before?"
Yeah, man. It was it. It ain't me. It was my friend. Are you okay?
Yeah, we're fine. We're looking for whatever it was that made this, well, some kind of flash of light. It scared the people on the path.
Yeah. It was called like a big purple monster who was like uh, like 10 feet tall and had uh, 100 fangs.
Make me a deception check for that one.
I just can't.
You will see they're already like kind of afraid, and as you're talking, they're like, wait, really? Here? We must warn the others. We must get everyone here, and you will see they like he gets his friend, and they start like running back towards the town.
Yeah, man. Go on the others.
Yeah, we're getting them. We're getting them. Get away from there. Go back to the city.
All right. I'm going. Okay, guys, I'm fucked up.
What did you guys say?
I said there was a monster that 10 feet tall with 100 fangs and with a purple energy around him. I wanted to look cool because it was me. But I ain't the monster, and I kind of freaked him out.
Hey,
I fucked up. I
You
fucked up.
have 100 fangs.
I don't.
You are also not 10 feet tall.
How did you know?
You
You're a
are a
fucking
child.
genius, man. You're a fucking genius. Your intelligence level is like my shoe size. Can you can you be quiet, man? The adults are talking. Jeez.
Cartmill. Once again, this is Kane. You gotta show some respect.
Okay, okay, okay. Sorry.
I like to cast an armor strike on Kane.
Okay.
You're gonna kick me again.
Yeah, it hurts like shit again as you try to kick him, and you take another point of damage against your own toe.
Or okay, okay. Okay, I showed my respect. Sorry.
Loud
Yeah,
dong.
that's more like it. Just well,
Stop.
they're getting more guards. Let's move. We should let's go to the other side of the forest or something.
Yeah, you can continue along the path or into the forest if you want. There is nothing else hindering your way. Jax, with your great perception from before, however, you will see some more of these flowers around that you saw before. I don't know if you want to do anything with them, but I thought it's worth mentioning that you see some of them.
I'm gonna. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna. Hey, you, all three of you, come here. Come look at
Yeah.
this.
Yep. What?
See this flower?
What's up? What?
See this flower?
Yeah. What about it?
Um, if you pick it up, you'd be it gives you some sort of some magical surge. It's crazy. Try it out.
Can I insight
Yeah.
that?
I want to inside check that too.
Well, you aren't lying, right, Jax? Are you trying to deceive them, or?
No, it's true. That's what I think.
Yeah. So, um, well, so your character can make an insight. You can make an insight check if you want, but basically what you learn is that he's telling the truth.
So that's not really a point.
Yeah.
And what did you say? What do we need to do with
Yeah,
the
sure.
flower?
You just pick it up.
You want me to kill the flower?
You just gotta. Well, I mean, kind of.
But it's a nice flower. What
Then
is why do surface people always kill the flowers?
you don't even have flowers, do you? In the Underdark.
No. What? Are you dumb? It's dark. The flowers need light.
That's why I said you don't even have them. So why are you so protective of them?
Because they are pretty.
Yeah, I'm also pretty, but things that still attack me.
No, you're not. You're ugly as hell.
I'm just gonna tap the gnome on the head and say, you should invest in a mirror.
Yeah, I'm more ugly than you, yes.
Wait, 1 second. You tap him on the head?
Yeah, just like pat him on the head.
Yeah, as you go to tap him on the head, you feel your hand go through his hair, and you feel a fishy, like bubbly, like structure where, like his head should be, but you don't see what you're actually touching. It's almost like you're going like through the top of his head.
I'm gonna pull my hand back really quickly and be Cartman.
What? What?
What's up with your head? And not because it's big.
It's a nice head.
It's what?
It's a really big, nice head. What do you mean?
It's just feel the top of it.
No.
Yeah,
Why?
because it feels weird.
You're weird.
Why?
Let's just pick it up this flower, man. Don't do dumb things.
I like to make Cartmeal pick up the flower.
Okay. Make me a yeah, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
Yay!
Yeah, as you pick up the flower, you will feel a burst of energy start from it, but as it enters your body, it kind of just flows through you and then like flows all through your body and then goes to the ground, almost as if it's like an electrical surge, but you're standing on the ground, so it doesn't do any like damage to you because it just flows through you.
Whoa.
See,
I
you know what I'm talking about now.
I I don't know how to describe this feeling. It was like quick. It almost felt like
Dumpy,
Hmm.
does this word know what electric means?
Yeah, you know what lightning is, so
Okay.
it was like a lightning, but was in the flower. I don't know, man. I
Yeah, it's weird. I could cast spells through it.
oh, could you teach it, please, please,
Could I
man?
could I teach it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just sort of did it.
Uh,
Is there any more?
there's like two more.
Yeah,
touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it.
I'm just gonna do it.
No.
You're gonna touch another one?
Yeah,
Yeah, make me another wisdom saving throw.
we've not failed one yet, so
Yeah, it channels through you, and similarly to last time, instead of going to the ground, it just kind of channels all over your body, and you feel like you can cast a spell with the energy within you. You have to cast one though.
could I cast
Mhm.
Cure Wounds on Carmel?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, oh, thank you.
Yeah, describe to me what it looks like as this energy flows through you and into Cartmill.
Let's say Carmel's to the right hand side of Jax. With his left arm, he's going to pick up the flower. And as it does, it's like the energy just goes through it, and you can see it like go into his body, and then through his right arm, it's just like this really powerful magical surge, which just heals your poor stubbed toe.
Oh, oh, oh. That's that's an interesting feeling.
Yeah,
I,
Cartmill, as this energy, as these cure wounds channel through you, you feel like for a second the scar upon your head starts to like close a little bit, but then it just like resists, and you feel like it's not really electrical, but almost like how to call it. It's like a pressing, almost like a headache like feeling coming from that area as this like cure wounds goes through it, and this patch on top of you like tries to resist the curing that is happening to your skin. It doesn't do any damage, but it just makes you feel kind of uncomfortable as this energy goes through you.
excuse me for a second.
All right, are you okay?
I want Cartmeal to like walk away for like 20 meters
Hmm.
and check on his wound on his hand. head.
Yeah, you will feel that, you know, the thick veins that like pulse through it normally, you will feel they're extra like thick at this moment, almost as if like they're having trouble, or like not having trouble, but they're like trying their best to pump as much of this energy to your head as possible at this moment. You'll feel it is even more disgusting than usually.
Oh, I want to go back and say to the others,
When do we go to sleep? I'm really tired.
I didn't think we were gonna sleep. I thought we had the whole day of us.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the morning.
All right, I need
like, how is this short last? Like an hour?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I need an hour to focus.
It is.
I just need, and I just need an hour.
I'd like to go away and make contact with the average beings.
Mm-hmm.
Adam,
Mm-hmm.
as he's doing that,
Mhm.
could I go and like get us some food and try and set up like a nice little picnic spot?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so cute.
And as I'm sort of doing it, I'm just gonna say to Kane, I mean, this could be one of our last days, so I mean, we may as well enjoy it, right?
Can you tell me?
Just gonna nod.
Oh, no, you say first. You say first.
Yeah, I just nodding.
Oh,
Nothing else.
yeah. Where are you getting food from the city, or are you hunting for food?
Probably
Or
trying to hunt it. Yeah.
okay. Um,
Dumpy.
give me a second. Mm-hmm.
As you're searching for what you're searching, can you give an information to in-game in cart meal from the eldritch being that the cure wounds?
Mm-hmm.
Why, why the cure wounds uh, uh, went in the interaction with the eldritch wound?
Okay. Yeah, I'll come back to you. I'll do the because this all this is happening while the others are doing their thing. So I'll
I know,
come
I
back to
know.
you in a little bit if that's okay.
It's two different threads.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But it's a good question. Well, I'll deal with Jax first. Jax, as you're hunting, well, first off, just roll me a survival check to see how well your hunt goes. Or do you usually do survival, or is it nature, or is it?
I don't know. I think survival is usually like hunting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Make me a survival check to see how well your hunt goes. Yeah, you will see a deer actually in the distance as you're like sneaking about. You're trying to find some food as you usually do. Um, and you will see it standing there. It's like slowly grazing. You will see, however, that it's what do you call it? The things on its head,
Antlers.
Antlers.
antlers. Yeah, you will see its antlers are white, almost as if made out of ivory or something like that. And its skin, however, looks like any normal deer you've seen, but it's kind of shining in the sunlight as well as it's uh, slowly grazing on some grass.
Okay. Um. You said it's just like so it looks different to like usual deer. It's
It,
just like
it just, I mean, it's up to you how you interpret what I just said. If it's just a really pretty deer, or it's not like it looks like really different, but it's just like a really nice looking deer, I guess.
alright. Well, um, I'm gonna try and get some food.
Yeah, yeah. Just make me some attack rolls, I think, to see how well your hunt goes. Yeah.
Am I with Jax by the way? Or did he just leave on his own?
I think if he
Uh,
goes hunting, oh, you can say, Jax.
nah, I mean like you're welcome to do whatever you want. You're welcome to come. You're welcome to go do your own thing.
I feel like Kane would have followed you.
Yeah.
Just leave Cartwheel alone, sleeping in the forest.
Make me a stealth check then, King, because Jax has hunted many times before. He's used to hunting, but that does not necessarily count for you.
But wouldn't my backstory thingy have any effect?
It might, just
Okay.
to see how much sound you make. Yeah. So instead of the deer grazing, you will see Jax as you're kind of hiding behind a bush, and Kane is just kind of standing next to you. That the deer will look up. You will see its eyes are light blue as it looks up at Kane and just kind of stares at him for a second before it continues grazing again. I don't know if that changes anything, but you can still the shot still counts if you still do the same thing.
Nah, I'm not gonna shoot it actually.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna try and walk up to it.
Destroy the deer.
Yeah, make me an animal handling check to see how non-threatening you come over as you walk towards it. Yeah, you can. You know how to deal with animals. You can walk up to it, and especially with Kane next to you, the deer will kind of just stay in its spot and just keep grazing as you come closer.
I'm just gonna like pet it a little bit.
Yeah.
And
As you touch it, make me another wisdom saving throw, please. Oof.
Nice.
Yeah, you will notice that similarly to the flower, however, instead of kind of like the flower, it channeled the energy through you and then it died. This deer just kind of, as you touch it, it kind of connects to you almost as if it's like an electrical wire and your hand's like stuck on it, if that makes sense. Like as you touch it, and then you will see that the energy flows like from its feet, like from the deer's feet, from the ground up, and then goes towards its antlers, where you see like some, well, it's kind of like blue little like stars or like magical effects that just kind of like spark off of it. Not like electricity, but more like softer, I guess, like magic or like the magic that you would cast. And you will see, well, you will feel that same energy channel through you as well, but then just go back into the deer, and eventually, after it finishes kind of twirling around on its antlers, it will just go back into the ground as well.
this place is weird, man. There's something up with this place. Okay, could I cast speak with animals as a ritual?
If you can do that, then yeah.
Cool. That just means I'll spend like 10 minutes setting the ritual up.
Yeah, the deer will. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if it moves or whatever.
No, it will remain in the same spot.
I'm pretty sure you can cast it as a ritual. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Yep, that works. Because in time on action. I don't know if. Wait, does it say you can cast it as a ritual or?
On my other campaign,
Mm-hmm.
on Foundry, we use instead of Roll20. When you go over the spell, it has like an R symbol next to it, which means it can be cast as a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I think because I think there is versions of speak with animals that can be cast as a ritual. Yeah, because I'm looking at like a druid version and it has an R next to it here.
oh, okay, that might be why then, because I've got a druid on my other campaign. So maybe for a ranger you can't.
Yeah, you can still
don't
do it
know.
as an action though, like as a spell slot if you want.
I mean,
Wait, actually, hold on.
but I see the speak with animals. It can be bad druid ranger, and it also has a ritual as well.
Oh,
Yeah, I
The
just Alright,
roll 20.
check
pay.
members only.
Oh, members only. Speak with animals. Oh, yeah. Then you can cast it as a ritual if it counts for all 3 classes. So yeah, you can after 10 minutes. What does it look like as you do this ritual?
Jax is just sort of gonna like spend some time gathering some like sticks, some like leaves, and he takes out from a little pouch that he has, takes out like this little bird feather
Mm-hmm.
and places it in the middle. And then he just sort of sits in a circle as if he was meditating.
Okay. Yeah. You will feel from the ground up now and then as you're casting this ritual, these similar energies channel through you while you're casting the spell. But yeah, eventually the spell goes off. The deer, however, is still grazing before you.
Hello, dear.
Sup, dude?
You seem unique.
Eh, I don't think I'm that special, man. I'm just chilling, eating some grass.
When I went to pet you, I felt a surge of energy.
Oh, yeah.
Did you feel that too?
Yeah, this place is some good grass, man.
Um, it's because of the grass.
I don't know. I was in another forest before, I think. But, it's less nice. Too many birds making sounds, all that shit. Here, it's calm. Everyone is nice to me. Nobody tries to hunt me. Grass tastes great. There's not really any downsides. You want some grass? It is enough for all of us.
I don't tend to eat grass.
Well, for each their own.
Have you seen can I like describe the flowers that we use to pick up, like
Mhm.
for the spells?
Yeah, it's like a blue tulip. I think I said before.
Have you have you seen a flower around here, blue tulip? It grows really fast.
Yeah, dude. I ate that one before. It was wicked.
Did you get a feeling from it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It was great.
So you don't know why this happens?
I don't know. I'm not sure either. You should stay here. It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I've got places to be, unfortunately.
That's okay. It's gonna be alright, man. You seem stressed.
Yeah, I mean, it's just humans. They always are.
I've heard rumors that if you stay in the forest long enough, you'll become like one of us.
Oh, I feel those rumors have some sort of truth to them. I've spent a lot of times in the forests.
I can tell. Just as your friend over there. He gives out
He?
good vibes.
Um, What do you mean? As if he spent a lot of time in forests.
Mm, he feels more like one of me than one of you. Maybe not really.
Alright. Have you spoken to those squirrels by the tree? They have a
Yeah,
little house.
fucking suck. Yeah, so focused on all these material things. I just want to eat some grass, man.
So you have spoken to them?
Yeah, always about decorating things, and they want to put nuts in my antlers. I just want to,
Ah,
I just want to relax, man.
yeah, no, I feel you, man. Um, your antlers, are you from a different place? I've not seen one like you in a long time.
What do you mean? What they look like?
They're, much more pure and white than they usually tend to be.
That's good to hear. Feeling healthy, looking healthy, eating some grass.
Love this guy, man. Well, I hope you enjoy your grass. I don't think I can keep you company for much longer.
Hmm, it's okay. I'll enjoy this for a while. Move on. I've heard of some good ass grass patch a bit further on. I'm excited to go there. It's gonna
That
be a
sounds great, man.
great life.
I'm super happy for you. You stay safe and take care.
Mm-hmm. You too, man. And don't stress too much. I'll always be
Alright.
here if you wanna hang out.
Oh wait, before I go, actually, do you
Mm-hmm.
know the people here in this town village thing?
Mm-hmm.
Are they more appreciative of nature?
I haven't been here for that long, but I've heard some. There's a bear somewhere here, and he told me that they used to hunt him, but now they don't anymore for the last year or so.
They just live in harmony.
I don't know if in harmony. I haven't seen that many of them hang out with me like you do, but they leave us alone for most times.
I don't think they have the capability to speak to you.
It would be too loud anyway.
Yeah, probably. All right. Well, if you move, make sure to I don't know, put a mark in a tree on which direction.
If I move from this forest,
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to come back and you're not here, then
don't worry about it, man. I'll find you. There's enough time. There's no need to plan ahead all this time. Just live in the moment. Eat some grass.
all right, man. Take care.
You too, man.
And Jax is gonna, and the feather that Jax placed is gonna like fly away into the air, and all the sticks will just sort of like lose a magical aura and just be placed in a weird circle.
Okay. The deer will look up at you one more time, mouthing something before returning to his grass and continuing to eat.
Mouthing something?
Yeah, like as if he's saying one more thing, but you already can't hear him anymore.
Well, that sucks. Um, Kane?
Yes.
I'm glad I didn't shoot this one.
Why?
It's a lot. It's very laid back. It seems it's enjoying itself. We should go somewhere else. How do you like fish?
Sounds good.
Yeah, you guys can head off to the coast and start seeing if you can catch some fish. Meanwhile, Cartmill is in a whole other place altogether. Tell me, what does it look like as your meditations begin, Cardinal? Describe to me and describe to the others. What happens to you?
It's dark. Dark in my soul, dark outside, dark in my mind, and just a little bit of purple energy appears in my back of my eye, and the Eldritch beings appear in front of me. I tried to walk towards them at the first time, but I quickly realized that this all happening in my mind, so I don't need to walk at all physically because it just makes me look stupid. So I just mentally looking up to the Eldritch beings and ask them,
What? What was that? That cure wound thing. Could you describe it to me? Why did the wound didn't want to go away?
You will see the usual swarm of eyes in all directions surrounding you, from beneath you, from on top of you, almost as if you can look at them, or like the moment you feel like you can make eye contact with them, they disappear into like the very like edge of your vision, almost as if you're being looked at from all directions, but you can never really truly see who you are looking at. From an outside point of view, you would see, I don't know if any of you would see this, maybe when you come back, you would see Cartmill kind of start, similarly to when he cast his Eldritch Blast, this like purple energy is flowing through him. However, he starts like sinking into the bottom a little bit, with his eyes closed, almost as if in a meditative position. Inside, however, inside your brain, you will see these eyes, as I just described. And after you say what you just said, you will see within your view a thick, slimy tentacle kind of slowly make its way towards your head. If you don't move, it will touch it.
Cartman doesn't move.
Okay. Yeah, you will see, or you will feel the tentacle touch the part of your head that is already corrupted by it, or well, maybe corrupted is the wrong word, but changed by it. And as it touches it, you will see, like the moment it touches the skin that was healed for a second, you will see the tentacle kind of like shoot backwards in pain. And then eventually you will see more of this purple cloudy energy swirl around your head, and you'll feel the slimy tentacle well, like ooze almost around it. And you will feel almost as if the energy that was within you, that Jack's like shuddered through you, you will feel it get pumped out of you again, and you will see it go into the tentacle, almost as if like a small, I mean, it's almost blue green, sometimes like not as green as a tree, but not almost ocean-like color, go into the tentacle and out of sight into the darkness before you. However, you will take the points of damage again as the eldritch beings take away this knowledge with them that you have given them. How much did you heal from? I mean, you healed 10, but I don't think you had 10 points of damage. I think you had like...
I healed like 4.
4? Yeah. So you feel the wounds that were on you from the kicks and punches from Kane return to you, as this energy that Jax channeled into you is channeled out of you again through these tentacles. As a return, however, you will feel the purple smoke surround you a little bit more and then enter your nostrils and your ears from all directions. Mechanically, you will gain inspiration, which means you can re-roll any roll that you want one time,
Oh
unless
God.
until you use this.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, I can use it one time.
yeah, you can use it one time for any roll that you make, for example, an attack roll or just an RP roll. Any roll that you feel like you want to roll again, you can. One time now. That is the gift that they have given in return for the great knowledge of foreign spellcasting that you have given to them. Eventually, after this happens to you, the tentacles or the tentacle will disappear, and the eyes as well will start closing one by one, as slowly, surely, your vision starts returning to you. Is there anything else before we return, or before you wake up? Is there anything else Jax and Kane want to do at the beach while you're catching fish?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just using my spear to maybe get some fish.
Yeah, both of you make me some survival checks to see how well the catching of the fish goes.
Is mine not rolled?
Yeah, Kane, you're not as trained in hunting, and also you never really have to eat, so you're not used to this at all, and you're kind of just trying to follow Jax's lead, missing any of the fishes that you see. However, Jax, you can catch a sufficient meal for everyone.
As Kane's like messing it up, just gonna be like, oh no, wait, Kane. Right. You see the reflection of the water changes the positioning of the fish, so you've got to miss to hit it. You see, like this, and he's gonna try as he's doing it. He's gonna try and teach Kane, basically.
Yeah, roll me a probably something intelligence based, just to see how well you teach him. I would say, or performance, I guess, but I feel like that's less. What do you think is like a good teaching check to
That's a good question, because that could be intelligence, that could be charisma.
yeah, to convey
wisdom.
your knowledge to someone?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think just a normal. I think actually I feel like wisdom is probably the best one, seeing at the like things like perception and insight, things like that. Like you have to have good insight into people to be maybe just make an insight check to see how well you can communicate in Kane's language what you're trying to teach him, basically. 13. Yeah, you feel like some of the things that you're communicating to him about how fishing works are sticking, and other ones seem a bit foreign to him still. You can elaborate on that if you want, Kane. Which parts you feel like are easy to pick up for him, and which parts are a bit harder?
I feel like I have to not hit the water where I think I should. Like I feel like I pick up on that. But I don't really understand the reflection thing is like how it looks different or the actual amount I have to miss. I don't really get it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I'll just say this. Yeah. Well, eventually you will have gathered enough fish after a day of a bit of learning and a bit of fishing and a bit of talking to a deer as well. Or not a day, an hour actually. Or are you... Well, are you going for an hour or are you going for longer, as Cardinal was taking a short rest?
What
By the
was?
I don't
Mhm.
want to. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Just long. Just to check.
Mhm.
I had a short rest.
Mhm.
That means I healed back my 4 points of damage.
Uh,
If you roll your hit dice.
well, no, because it's not technically a... well, how does that work? I think in this specific instance you don't, because they're like... your short rest basically exists out of them taking away your HP. While normally a normal short rest might be that like they actually heal you while you talk to them as well. But this specific thing existed of them like taking away the healing magic that was into you in you, so you don't receive any healing this short rest, if that makes sense. Yeah. Also, about your inspiration, there is also a big ass button next to your HP that you can click.
I already
Okay.
clicked it.
Okay, perfect.
I was just curious that my
Mhm.
20 HP is healed back to 24.
No, that's a good question. It also made me think that it actually is integrated into your RP as well. When you do a short rest that you get healed, it's basically like you're giving a small amount of knowledge, and in return you're getting healed in a short rest, or your spell slots back, or whatever you get.
Mm-hmm. All right, go on.
Yeah, you were saying, Jack, so are you staying away an hour, or are you going away longer?
I don't know. I think me and Kane would just be like getting the fish.
Hmm.
Then we would be like go set up the place where it is in a nice little spot,
Hmm.
like a nice little scenic spot.
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly to see if you see. Do you think you would see Cartmill in like this phase, or are you just like, oh, he's going to rest, and then I'm not gonna check up on him, or are you like, oh, within the hour, we're gonna go back to him and see if he's already like done sleeping?
I don't know. I thought like I feel like if like he's not come back in a long time, I'll go
Mhm.
check on him. But I would probably have just left him to rest.
Yeah. So you didn't. I think it's then it's fair then that you didn't see him in this meditative state yet, as yeah, Cartmill. As you awaken, you smell the... Well, I'm assuming that you're cooking the fish. As you smell the...
We got sushi now. Yeah, we're cooking.
you, you smell the... What is it? The scent of baked fish in the
Yes,
air, a few 10 meters
That
away.
sounds really not appetizing.
What do you mean baked fish? How is that not appetizing?
I don't know, like how you described it, the scent of
aroma.
fish.
The aroma of... You, you sense the wonderful aroma of grilled fish in the air.
Oh, what are you cooking, man?
We got some fish. Me and King caught some.
Oh, can I have some too? Please, I won't call you dump again.
We made it for us all. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, well, I much appreciate it, man. You're not dumb. I'm sorry about that.
I
Sometimes you're dumb, but not that much.
don't worry. I don't take much offense.
Oh yeah, it looks really great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Uh,
I used to cook fish a lot by a lake. I used to sleep by.
What about uh, the standing lamp?
The standing lamp? Ah, Kane. Um,
How is he? He's not talking that much.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything, but I'm just looking at him.
Are you looking?
Menacing.
What are you looking at? Fucking fishing rod.
this guy's just caught you some fish, man. You need to learn to get along with him. You're gonna be.
I didn't mean any offense, man. I didn't mean any offense. I said to him like a compliment.
Alright, okay.
Because fishing rods are useful, you know.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, no. Okay. Whatever you say. I understand. This guy just.
Technically, I am a fishing rod.
Yeah.
I just
I didn't even catch on to that, man.
Yeah.
had to mute myself because I burst out laughing.
It's kind of.
Okay, I have to get back into my character.
It's okay.
So,
You guys can well, continue eating for as long as you want. If there's anything else that you want to do, you can continue as well. Yeah.
I'm just gonna like great conversation as we're eating and stuff.
Mm.
I'm gonna say so Cartman, what is about the Underdark? Tell me about it. No, I've never heard of this place.
Oh wow. Well,
Did they teach table manners down there? Huh.
what did you?
Oh, don't worry about it.
what was it?
I said table manners.
What are my? I don't think so, man. I don't know what they are.
All right. So yeah, tell me about it. What's it like? You said there were caves. There's no flowers, no light.
It's dark, man. It's really dark, but it's okay because the gnomes have dark vision, you know. And there are so much monsters in the dark.
Oh, really?
Usually, yeah, man. I'm telling you, there's like lots of them. Like half elf. It's like deep elf. Like
Deep elf?
yeah, man. It's like deep elf. It's elf.
There's
But
elves that are in the Underdark. Like there's elves in the sea.
yeah. It's called drows.
Would I
Drows.
have heard of
I
these?
don't know, man.
No.
It's called drows. I think.
Wait, what
No.
did you say, Adam?
No, there is very little to no information about the Underdark, at least not for normal people.
Drows, you said? Elves
Yeah,
from
man.
underground?
Yeah, man. They have dark skin and pointy ears and like dark vision like us, but they are tall as like you, and they are ugly as fuck.
Ah,
I'm telling you, man. They are ugly.
are they
Mad
dumb
ugly.
too?
No, they are not dumb. No, they are dumb. Dumb. They are more clever than you.
Ah, okay. Um, how did you get to this Underdark? How did you get out of it?
Uh, yeah, that's a good question, man. I was lucky. I was just going up and up and up and up, and eventually I found the surface, but it was hard. And there are worms too, like deep worms going into tunnels that the gnomes are burning up, and they eat gnomes.
The worms eat gnomes.
Yeah, because it's a type of nutrition. It's you know.
Don't make me laugh.
Can you Jax is gonna hand you a notebook.
What's this?
If you like look at the pages, you'll see random drawings of like really exotic looking creatures, sentences that describe them, and like salient things that you know like make the creatures unique. And he's gonna hand you this with a bit of ink and a feather, and he's gonna say, "Can you draw one of these drowls for me? And one of these worms?"
Yeah, sure, man.
Make me a performance check.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
It's decent. It's
They have long legs and they have poopies, like the female ones.
it's
Ears.
it's in no way a masterpiece, but it conveys the information that is necessary to understand what it looks like.
And the worms is just long and have 100 fangs in a circle. Yeah, just like that. All right. And I will show the gnomes too. They'll have beautiful big heads and 1 meter tall. It's the perfect size. All right. And we are really clever creatures.
Ah,
Yeah.
you I see.
And very humble too.
Just imagine Cartmel writing all of this in the book as well. No, very humble
Yeah, like,
and smart.
It's got, it's like the fucking drowls. He just has ugly next to it, like fucking stupid, and next to him it's like really handsome, clever, smart.
Don't make me laugh.
Oh, Carmel, please don't
What?
just don't write misleading information. You know. I
What,
mean, I'm sure you know it better than me.
what do you mean, man? This is not misleading information. This is
Surely,
the deep gnome's history.
surely, no, not every drow is ugly, and surely not every
They are
gnome.
mad ugly, man. I'm telling you, they are fucking ugly.
All right, man. All right.
All right, here you go. I'm proud of this.
Jax is gonna look at it, and can you tell me what I see?
Yeah, of course. They are really ugly drawing of drows, and like a kindergarten drawing, which you can see in the cartoons, and right next to it it says ugly and stupid and long legs, too tall, bad. And on the next page there is a worm that is on the full page, which is that long. It has 100 fangs, like on the circle, and it says right next to it, it eats people, bad. On the other page, you turn a page away, and you can see two gnomes, a female gnome and a male gnome. That the only difference is a female and a male gnome. That the male gnome has some beard, and that's all. And right next to it, it says the gnomes, the best looking creatures, the best the best charisma, and most intelligent creatures, best species ever, and the history is just undescribably good.
I see you're quite patriotic,
Oh, thank you, man.
quite
I
proud of your.
don't need to be. Uh, uh, I'm glad. I can give to the next generations to the gnome's history.
Um, yeah, the only thing that separates you is beards. That's how you have your different genders.
Yeah. What? The woman have no beard, and the man have beard.
Ah,
Beard
alright.
is the indicator. And the males have boobies too, but it's like a man boob, you know.
Alright,
It's
okay.
it's different. It's different.
What
Um,
about childs then? Like, they don't know the gender of the child.
So, so, does that mean that you both have, and Jax is gonna get a finger and start, like, wiggling it?
what? Are you stupid, man?
You said the only thing that separates you are beards.
No, the genitalias are different too. What are you you haven't seen a man and a woman before? It's
I
so
have,
sad, man.
of course.
I thought that you're not damn dead ugly, man, and dead dumb. You're dumb, man. Okay, you're officially dumb.
Listen, let me just show you something, okay?
Oh, don't show me your PTO.
I'm going in the notebook, and I'm just sort of like scanning through the pages, and I show a page, and it's some cat-looking type thing.
Oh, cat girls.
This is it's a Baxi. Um, I like to call them cat girls.
It's not their official name. This is not endorsed by the DM.
Yeah. And what about it?
Um,
They're hairy.
yeah, but like you can sometimes you can shave them, and they become shaved to Baxi.
That that would be ugly.
Uh,
Just imagine that everywhere is hair, and you just shave them, and they would look like a fish with ears.
hey, you don't know until you know. Yeah.
I'm telling you that the shaved tabaxi. I
Oh,
haven't seen any. I haven't seen any of them. And
don't worry. I got bored one night and I created some fictional character. That's don't worry about it.
you're not just dumb. You have a dirty mind too.
No, 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 not at all. Don't be so silly. I just thought you know.
Cartman looked disgusted at Jax.
Jack's never been the same after Mato left.
Okay, let's just move on.
Now I know what he meant
History.
with saying that he's becoming more like an animal every day. It's all making sense now.
Well, I'm gonna look up into the sky and try and determine where the sun is and when it will set.
Yeah, it's almost midday at this point. You woke up and then you spend about an hour taking a short rest and then an hour getting food and stuff. So it's probably around like 10 a.m. or something, maybe 11 a.m.
So early. Oh my god. How long will it take to get to Haven? How long did it take last time?
Well, it took you like 4 hours or something like that, I think, to get here. So then probably like 6 to 7 hours to get all the way to Haven. But
Okay.
actually, I think you took. I think you went 5 hours, so probably more 9 hours, something like that. Probably, if you go on a leisure pace, 9 hours. I mean,
when we finish eating, Jax is gonna suggest. Now I don't want to be rushing to Haven. We should take our time. Do you guys want to start going now? We can stay at a cave that me and Kane were in for some time, just to wait out the hours.
I mean, yeah. Sure. It's getting really boring here. There's nothing new to learn.
You can learn a lot from here.
Like what?
I mean, even just from my notebook, you could have hours of learning.
No, I don't want to know your fetishes, please.
No, they're not all like that. That's just that was just a one-off.
I regret looking at that book. So don't make me. Please.
You've got a different perception of the book than I do. Well, anyway, let's set off. If you have any questions about up here, then just let me know.
Second thought, can you give me the book after some time? I can learn from the surface people.
Sure, but you can't keep it.
No, I won't keep it. I was just read it.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
give it back to you.
of course.
I will skip the Tabaxi page.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, while we're walking, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll see if we can answer.
Can you talk to the animals?
I can.
How? Can you teach me that?
I don't know if I'll be able to teach you that. That's you know how you have your purple monster beam of magic that you hit Kane with?
Yeah.
You know, that must have took you a long time to learn, you know, like a wizard, so... just like me, it took me a long time.
Oh, okay, but I won't argue. I won't argue.
I had to, like, attune myself to nature, kind of. But, don't mistake me for a druid.
By the way, Karen, it took like 1 second.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I don't know you're a warlock.
Okay. Yeah, I just checking.
Oh, okay. What's a druid?
I guess you wouldn't have them in the dark. Makes sense. You know, just people that are more attuned to nature than a lot of people. They get their spells from the plants, from animals, and I'm similar to that in a sense.
So if they are not in the forest, they are useless.
Not quite. They can use their spells wherever. It's just that's where their source is from. Just like how a wizard's source is from their intelligence and their way of manipulating magic.
So you're kind of a druid.
I have similar spell capabilities.
I see. Okay. What time is it? Can you tell from the sky?
I mean, I don't know exactly, but it looks kind of far till midnight.
Yeah. How far are we? Are we from the city where we're going?
I mean, at the pace we're walking right now, we just started walking and probably around 7 hours it took me last time.
Alright. Then 7 hours it is then.
But I can't remember if I was rushing or not.
But I'm getting a real tired. Getting tired, man.
I just started walking like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We've just started walking.
I have short legs, man.
Did you not have to walk much in the dark?
Can you just slow it down?
I
We
mean-
are. You see, the gnomes are dangerous at a short distance, not a long distance.
Can you put him on
Yeah.
your shoulder or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to Cartmill and just pick him up and like
What-
hold him
what-
under
what are
my
you-
arms. Like not on my shoulder but under my arms and just continue moving forward.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, just let's keep walking.
Yeah, if you don't resist, you can be carried by Kane, and you can all.
Darkly won't resist. Won't resist.
Okay. Yeah.
Not this time.
You can walk into the distance. These 7 hours include like taking a rest sometime when normal people need it, and yeah, eventually you can reach the mountaintop that you were on before. Let me get you to the world map. I don't think there's any important information. No.
While you're locating in the map, I
Mhm.
have to go. Just 1 minute.
Yeah, no worries. This is a good moment to take a small break if anyone else needs to go to the toilet or something.
I will do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll describe the scenery as the party walks further and further along the island. First off, the trees are a bit more dense as they come from the coast, as they basically come from a bit of a denser forest, but the altitude higher a bit as they head back to where they came from. Eventually, the trees become more sporadic. The ground is a bit... It's not really sand, but it's definitely very dry and harsh, almost like salty in a way. There's still some trees here and there, but it's mostly trees that have an easy time growing in this harsh environment higher up in the mountains. They kind of continue walking up and up, not really climbing a mountain, but it's more like a plateau-like structure that they go up on. Eventually, after about 4 hours of taking a break sometime, looking over the ocean, walking on and on, they will reach the cliffside that Kane and Jax were at before. When they look over it, they will see actually the city of Haven in the distance. I'll wait here if, just in case they want to do anything else over here. Let's see what else I can describe. The sea itself is looks nice and blue today. There's still a small amount of rain falling in some places. It's kind of clearing up already. It was more on their way over here. Just a very light rain. There's still sun shining through the clouds. Okay. Yeah, before the rest is back. I don't know if Jax is back already. If Kieran is back already.
I am back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then all of you... I know it's a cool looking map because you made it, Phantom. After a while, all of you will reach the cliff side that Kane and Jax were on before. From this point of view, you can basically see everything inside this orange circle that I drew over here. You can also see the city of Haven in the distance at the coast, really far away still at this point. It's still like a 4-hour walk away or something. But you can see the outlines of it. You will see below you, about 10 meters below, is the cliffside that you rested at before.
Well, here we are.
I'm just gonna drop him, like not put him, like actually drop him.
Mon, why did you? Why did you do that, Mon? That was unnecessary.
We arrived.
Oh, you love. Okay, let me just stand up. Oh, oh, that hurt. Oh,
Oh yeah, Kane, when you just sort of shut down here, what was that about?
I don't know. It didn't happen before.
Alright, okay. Well, anyway, we should do some preparations before we go in. Do you guys have any sort of plan? How you want to go about it?
we just go in and kill the bad guys.
I don't know. I feel like we have no reason to be involved in that. I want to get the humans out that are in the jail. I want to get my things back. That's my main objective here.
Watch from a distance and wait for an opportunity to go in.
That sounds like a good idea.
I
Carmel,
mean, that's the point. Yeah.
you should probably know what's going on here. I feel like you're slightly out of touch. Then can I just sort of give like a description of like what happened, like the prisoners and how I get my word, the chase, the captain, how the town is structured, the massive bomb that got set off, but it wasn't actually a bomb.
Yeah, I don't know. Promi, did you watch the VOD of when both of them escaped?
Nope.
Because you might want to give a bit more specific information if there's anything specific you want him to know. If you want any, like, Promi to know anything specific, because he wasn't there when
Please
for
tell
your
me about it.
like
Well,
prison things.
you know, we went into we got imprisoned. I said that I would set them free by completing some, like, I'll be set free by completing some tasks that they do. I'll do some favors. So they agreed, and I gave my word to one of the prisoners that I would get one of them out. What was he called? Was it George?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I plan on trying to get them all out. And they took some of my things. I'd like to get them back. They then set us free. Well, no, I requested that I could sleep outside actually, and they allowed it, and I managed to sneak away from the guards.
Wow. Huh. So they let you sleep outside without any guarding.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, they
yeah.
had guards. It's just I
They are dumb.
snuck away.
What the fuck?
Well, things happened and we got away.
In fact, Kane over here distracted them with bears. He has a thing. If you want to show him, Kane.
Yeah, I want the cave to echo from very angry bear sounds.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
happens.
yeah, exactly. And they distracted the guards, and when that happened, I ran away.
What? That's so cool.
Yeah, me and Kane make a great team.
Okay, okay. And what's Cartmill's role into this?
Oh. Oh no.
Dumpy.
No, don't worry about it. Keep on going.
Who rolled not 20
Don't worry about it.
perception check? You tell me, don't worry about it when it's not 20.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And what role will you play? I mean, well, we're all just trying to get in, get some things, and get out. We'll just go together so that there's less risk.
I can provide uh darkness, which is a second level magic, a magic spell that makes a 15-foot radius spear for the duration that is magical darkness.
That's
Are you
very
saying that in character, by the way?
that's very underdark of you.
No, I don't say it in character.
We'll figure it out. I'm sure. We just have two objectives. Gotta get things. Kane has some things in there too. I'm pretty sure. Do you? Right? They took your things, right? So we want to get them back, and we wanted to set free of the prisoners.
Can all three of you make me a perception check?
Oh my god.
No, it's fine.
Is it? You're always freaking me out with these. Roll me a perception check and if it's low or you don't see it coming, oh boom, you're dead.
It is fine. Don't worry about it.
Sure, man, sure. All right, so Cartmuse says to Jax,
That's it all. Is it all?
Yeah.
We just
Actually,
go in and go out.
Jax is gonna try and remember what the sea elf said. Like if she said that I should do something in particular. She just said I should help, didn't she?
She just said there is humans there and that her brothers and sisters then are planning to destroy the entire village. So she's just basically telling you that if you want to save them, you should probably do it before they destroy the entire city, because they will probably destroy it with them.
So yeah, we've got some people to evacuate.
I didn't hear the last bit. Sorry.
We've just got some people to save.
Yeah, I understood that.
All right.
And that was the next. I kind of locked out.
Yeah, that was the last thing that was said. Well, you guys can tell me how you want to approach this. Do you want to wait a few more hours, or do you want to go early? It's around, like 4 p.m. at this point. You calculate that on a leisure pace, it will take you about 3 to 4 more hours to get to Haven. If you go fast, it will be faster, probably double as fast as that. You know that the city is planned to be attacked by dawn the next day. So probably around 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 4 a.m., something like that.
Wait, that's when it'll be destroyed, basically.
That's when, she just said by at dawn they will attack, basically. So you're not sure if she meant, you're not sure of their what their plan is or anything like that. So you're not sure.
Okay. Do you know the crow's nest? How far away is that, and did that have a sort of vantage point where it could look over the city?
What do you mean by the? You mean the like the place that you just were that kind of like looked over everything?
Where the crow,
Oh,
spotted us.
that was kind of just that didn't really it didn't lie higher than the city. It was more looking over at the path, not necessarily into the city itself. But it was, I mean, it is close enough to see the outer walls of the city, if that is what you mean. But
Yeah, I'd like to go there anyway.
Mhm.
And then after we go there, I'll just sort of like to try and get a vantage point of what, see what's going on in the city.
Okay. Do you want to go there at this point already?
To the nest.
Mm-hmm.
So long as it doesn't like impede us in any sort of way, then yeah.
Okay. Yep. You can start heading in the direction of Haven then. 1 second. See if I'm not revealing anything. Okay, don't worry, you're not at... I'm still gonna move your character tokens, because you're gonna be in a weird position. Also, you're a bit further away. I'm already showing the city of Haven, but you're still a bit further away from it than this. You would be more like somewhere further along, but actually from the other side. Yeah, more like a bit further in this direction, basically. Can you see where I'm pointing at?
Yeah.
Yeah, just imagine this forest goes on for like 3 times this long, and then you're over there. You will find the tree house that Crow had before. Well, actually, make me an invest or a make me a history check actually to see if you can remember the path to it, because it is like a...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, it's hard to find. All these trees look the same, but you can find a tree that has a vantage point over it as well. But you can't find the exact place that Crow lived in.
Wasn't Kane with me at that point?
Yeah, Kane can make me a history check as well if he wants.
Oh,
Yeah, not really good enough. It's hard to find. It's like meant to be hidden within a tree, so...
I mean, well, Jack was to find like the specific tree, so.
Well, you can spend, if you spend like a few more hours searching out here, you might be able to find it.
How long does it look like till midnight now?
At this point, it's nearing evening. It's probably around 7 p.m. at this point, so the sun is starting to go down. Probably 1 more hour until the sun goes down.
Okay. I mean, I'd like to spend some time looking for it.
Yeah, both you and Kane just make me another... Actually, at this point, make me I think a nature check actually to see if you can find, like, if you can remember everything and then find the path and remember like the setup of the trees. Yeah, with a 14 and the perception or the history from before, after 2 more hours of searching, the night has fallen at this point, but you will eventually find the tree that Crow was located in.
In the nearby area, I'd like to find 2 quite long sticks. And I'm gonna say to Kane and just direct to Kane and Cardinal. Do you guys have any some sort of like string?
What?
Just some string.
Shrink? I don't.
String.
String.
Oh, shrink. Well, I can make a strength check too.
Not strength, string.
String, a rope.
String.
String.
I didn't even understand the word. I just use it for in programming, so I don't even know
It's
what
like
string is used for.
a small, very small rope.
It's a thread,
Yeah.
like
Ah,
thing,
it's a thread. Oh, okay, it's a thread. Okay.
something like that.
Oh, okay. I don't have a. I just have a rope in my backpack.
I'm sure someone could.
Yeah, I don't
could.
understand. But do I have my cloak back?
It's over Jack's at the moment, unless you took it back from him.
Does you want me to just be just naked Jax?
I don't know. Is it
Um,
possible to tear down a part of the cloak and make it into a string?
It depends what the string is being used for.
I wanted just to tie these sticks together.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I mean, if Kane, Jax isn't gonna do that himself because he doesn't want to ruin the cloak. So
Yeah, then I feel like I'm just gonna walk up to Jax and without saying anything to him, I'm just gonna grab part of the cloak and rip a part of it and just hand it over to him.
okay, thank you. And Jax is gonna tie these ropes together in a like a cross, and beneath the nest he's gonna place it into the ground, and with his does anyone have a dagger?
I do.
Jax is gonna put his hand out. With the dagger, he's gonna carve into the sticks to the heroic crow. Your death will not be in vain.
Do I know what he's doing? I mean, at this point I probably realized what he's doing, right?
You can just look at what he described here.
Then at this point I want Kane to like kneel down next to the cross, and I don't know if I can do that, but with my fingers just carve a small bird thingy, like not an actual masterpiece, but something that looks like a bird into my arm.
Into your arm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want Kane to remember.
Yeah, I think you can do that. You can alter your skin with like armor and stuff, so I'm sure you have enough knowledge of your own like robotics that you can well just like make a small figure into your skin as well. Yeah. It looks nice.
Thank you.
Dampi,
Mhm.
as they do it, it's off topic. Not off topic. The pact weapon. What is? How do I get a pact weapon? Because on my character sheet, I can make my rapier a pact weapon. What does it do if I make my rapier a pact weapon?
Isn't the pact weapon a different? I mean, it's a specific warlock subclass, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah, you would have to
I
have
don't know
a.
what your subclass is, but it's a difference. It's a subclass on its own.
Yeah.
Weapon.
It's like if you have a warlock who has like basically instead of like for example praying to Eldritch being, you like pray to your blade and stuff like that.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So don't worry about it.
Cartman just keep on watching them.
Yeah. While this is happening, Jax with your perception check from before, you will notice, especially since it is a clear, day, and at this point a clear night, you will see a small cloud, and you didn't notice it at all until like this point, that it just out of like the just out of your sight, or almost as if it's like trying to remain at your peripheral like view. But you've only, like with your perception from before, you've basically noticed that this exact cloud has been in your like area for like the last 4 hours that you've been walking and doing all these things.
Jax is gonna quickly stand from his knees in front of the grave, and he's gonna like jolt his head towards this cloud.
Like stare at it, or?
Yeah, he wants to, like, yeah.
Yeah, it remains in place.
You guys, are you seeing this?
It's like in the sky, maybe like 100 meters in the sky, something like that. So it is pretty high up.
But it looks like a normal cloud? Or?
To you, but to the other two, it would look like a normal cloud. But since everything that happened before, Jax noticed that this specific cloud seemed to be following the three of you over the last 4 hours that you were walking.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna say no.
Nah, man.
This cloud seems to have been following us for the last few hours. I don't know exactly what it is, but I don't know if it brings good news.
Is it the same as the woman from before?
The elf?
Yes.
Adam, I assume it's not, or
It looks similar actually in size and consistency, kind of like this misty cloud.
yeah, actually kind of similar. Maybe it's just maybe they're scouting or something. We should head to a vantage point.
Short one.
Where do you want to go? You can see as you look around you that the area is mostly just like this, like it's flat ground with sporadic trees everywhere. If you want to go higher up, you would have to go all the way back to the mountains that you came from. Most of like the area around you is sand and trees, unless wait, let me show these rocks over here. I don't know if you see this.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see.
Yeah. Those rocks continue for a while, like further down as well in this direction. They're not that high, but they stand a bit higher than the outer walls.
I mean, I'm down to head towards those.
Of course, there's also the the mountains over here, but those cliffs do look steep to you. It's up to you, or anything else.
I'm okay with heading onto these rocks, but if we want to like go in, I kind of want to enter through this side.
Which one?
Just
What?
the side over
That's-
here.
But there's a lot of guards.
Yeah, but they're gonna move as soon as all the elves come from this direction. Well, I assume they're coming from this direction because sea elves.
Uh-huh. So we're gonna wait for the elves to distract the guards so we can move in.
Mhm.
That sounds like a good plan. Oh, are we gonna sneak in or just run in and grab the stuff and the
We should
people?
try. We should try sneaking in for now, but honestly, if they're all distracted, all the guards, and there's only a few with us, we could probably just run in and get them out.
Uh-huh.
We'll
Okay.
see when.
So
We'll
we
see
got
how they react when the
yeah,
wolves
yeah.
come.
So we go over over there, like 300 feet away, and just wait for them to go to the destruction here.
I was thinking if we go here, that gives us a decent view of them attacking,
Uh-huh.
and then by the time that we rotate down over here, then hopefully these guards would have moved to go and assist over there. Maybe.
It doesn't need a lot of time to do that.
Just notice the blood on the,
Yeah, I've seen that.
and it's a nice touch.
Yeah. Doesn't take a lot of time to do that. That we go over there and wait, then rotate all the way across the whole village.
I mean, yeah, probably. But if we're like running into the forest, so that way we're running quick, it gives us an idea. Well, no, it hopefully means that these guards have moved
But
Mhm.
why
to go and help.
why do we want to go from that gate?
Because the place where the prison is, like, where's the it's in here, right?
Yeah.
Over here.
So
This one over here. This one over here. This building.
which one?
We don't see.
Oh, sorry.
We don't see
This one. This building.
that one there.
Oh.
Yes, so it's closer there.
Yeah, but
It's
can't we like
definitely closer.
can't we like enter from this side? Or I
Yeah,
don't know
but
how
Yeah,
this
I was
Yeah, we
goes work
definitely could.
and leave from the other gate, or I don't know.
We could.
But-
But what I was thinking is, if the sea elves are attacking from here,
Yeah.
these elves are gonna move here to go and help, and at that point we're running this way, so they're gonna run into us as they're going to help over there.
Yeah, but I assume that as one of the CF went out of her way just to talk to us and tell us about her plan, I assume that they wouldn't necessarily attack us. So I don't see any danger in coming in from this side and leaving the other way.
I was thinking of the sea elves. I mean the tridents here when they come over here to
Yeah,
try
but
and
I
fight.
assume that the CS would help us fight them if needed. I don't know, just assuming things. Because yeah, rotating all the way around it would probably take a lot of time, and by the time the CS would reach this house, potentially destroying it.
Mm, yeah, maybe.
And maybe they aren't even coming from the sea itself. Like they are cloud people, they can just drop in.
I don't know what's the good play here. I'm not sure because
I mean, we can set up here and wait for something to happen and then we can decide which way we want to take.
Yeah, I think yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just set up here and wait for the sea elves. And
There's no point in showing what the elves are gonna do.
yeah,
Okay, wait, before you get there, you will have to... well, I'm assuming you're going a bit of a way around to avoid the guard standing in front of her here.
yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't think you need any stealth check for that. However, these like rocks are pretty tall. It's hard to climb them from the ground. You can see it, like some of them stand as tall as a tree. So all three of you will have to make me athletics check to see if you can get onto them without any trouble.
Can I get some help?
I mean, yeah,
Oh my god.
can I help? Checks.
Yeah,
Even
checks roll me.
Cornmeal can.
Well, actually, Kane roll me another athletics check at disadvantage then to see if you can climb together. That's good enough. It's not that steep. And all three of you can successfully make it on top of the rocks. At that point, even from pretty far away, you will have a pretty clear view of everything within the city. So I will reveal all the other things.
I'll point out to Cartmill, that one over there, that's the captain.
Uh-huh. And and why is it important?
He usually bosses them around in a language we don't know, obviously. So
I can understand.
what can you understand? You mean you can understand them?
I have a spell for it. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's great actually. If you can do that.
Can all three of you make me perception checks as well? These are gonna have to be really high to see if you can. No, it's fine.
Cornmeal is really far away, so at this rate, he can't even understand what they're saying.
Yeah, you can see all the guards and stuff that I revealed. You can just see like shadows walking through the street. So it's not necessarily for that. It was just something else.
Do they look on guard? Is it like they're expecting an attack?
It's hard to tell from this distance what their normal behavior would be. They're definitely not like playing around or something. You will see they're just like marching across the street, and over here there seems to be some kind of gathering of more of them. With
Do we
indeed
see more
general.
guards than we were there?
Make me a history check just to see how, like, because everything was a bit of a chaos, and I don't know how well you could like exactly count how many there were last time. You can do that as well, Jax, if you want.
History?
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, you can see that with a 20 that there are a bit less than before.
Is it
Less
because we
guards?
killed them?
Yeah, maybe. But it's definitely not more, I guess. It's the...
Do I know where
Nice.
my items are stored?
You weren't told. Yeah, you weren't told. I don't know if you... I can tell you... well, you know that this is the house where the like captain's place was, because that is the house that like you broke in last time. But you're not sure if they're there or somewhere else.
Alright, okay. Well, I guess we just wait.
Okay. Well, you will see at this point, almost, well, not yet, actually more like almost three-quarter moon will start rising in the sky. Midnight will come. Checks, make me a Constitution saving throw. Don't roll a 1. Yep, you're fine. You feel a bit of an urge to eat cartmeal, but then you're like, nah, the mission is more important.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You,
That was 1 away from a 1. You
Are
almost
you
just died.
Karen, I just made this character. Please,
Another one dies.
please, I
Oh
fucking
well,
love,
another grave.
I fucking love playing this character. Please, don't hit him. Please.
I'm not gonna carve another thingy into my mouth.
by the end, in a month from now, Kane is just gonna have a like series of fucking
Yeah.
fingers in his arm.
For fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, no, you're fine, and the night can continue. Is there anything else you want to do as the hour after hours pass before it becomes dawn?
I'm ready, man.
Okay, well, let me get the right music then. And I'll wait for Phantom to be back.
This is scary, man. This is big scary.
It's not scary for me. It's just so exciting and so thrilling. It's. Oh, I was just so excited.
Oh, also,
This is so cool.
Kieran, you said you had to go in 30 minutes, or?
Yeah, likely. Will this last
Okay.
like a while?
It might, but then we can just like. What do you? I mean, it's up to you guys, I guess. What do you prefer? Do you prefer to do a half an hour now, and then it might have to cut off in the middle of action, or do you prefer to do
I mean,
this
I'm down
next
for
week?
a cliffhanger. I don't mind.
I mean, then if you guys are okay with that, then we can just do half an hour now, and then we'll probably
Yeah,
end on a cliffhanger somewhere, or unless you guys are speedrunning it, then it will be over already. But
Yeah, sure. I'm
Speedrun
okay with it.
80%, no glitch. Let's go.
Yeah.
okay,
Let's get the little thing, the timestamp thing. Rescue hostages, get Jackson's stuff. Escape.
No, wait. And
Let's
Karen,
get a gold.
and Karen, can you please just not eat cartmeal on the way go?
That's
Please.
actually when it says escape. After that, it's eat cartmeal. Then speedrun over. So
Fuck, man.
A cartmeal any person.
okay.
just gotta make a metal character next, bro.
No, I don't. Cartmeal has just turned out being so fun to play.
I promise just speedrunning the end.
How to play every class and subclass in D&D 101.
Under 5
Introduce
sessions.
lycanthropy.
Under 5 sessions, yeah. So, Dumpy, what
Yes.
what are we saying?
Well, can all three of you make me perception checks? But I'll be doing some things in the meanwhile as well. So.
Fuck life.
Don't worry about
This is
anything
like
that I'm sending yet.
the main time that I need to perspective.
Dumpy?
Do not
It's okay, we are on a high ground.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, King can't drown, so it's fine.
Second.
What are you linking them?
Don't worry about it.
I told you, it's gonna be rolling a fucking natural 20 on any attack, and boom, you're dead.
I don't even. I'm just rolling. I don't know if there. I didn't read it well enough to see if there's many of these spells that need like that have anything to them, but no. I think this one as well. Yeah, seems good. Think one or two more. Where are they?
Dumpy. In
Yeah?
the meantime, I like to cast Mage Armor on Cartmeals.
Okay. Your skin becomes
So
crusty and purple.
he has 15 AC.
Okay. Well,
Jesus,
what
this
perception?
guy's as strong.
What perception did you roll? 17.
17.
Yeah, so Cardinal, what you will see is a giant tidal wave coming from out of sea. That's the first thing that you will notice, hurling in this direction. Alongside with it, you will see the water itself will start churning and almost as if it's like the tidal wave itself is like becoming bigger and bigger as it is going towards the coast, and then at the same time it's kind of like twisting and twirling in all directions. With your 17 as well, you will spot 4 figures in the middle of this tidal wave, almost like riding or surfing within it.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, I think that's all you notice with your 17 for now. Yeah, well, that's what you see happening, and eventually, if you, I mean, you can tell me what you guys are doing as this is happening. Are you making any moves yet, or are you waiting?
Cartmeals waiting.
Okay, well, the tidal wave will break against the docks over here, completely destroying them, and any people on it will, well, they can swim, so probably they'll be fine. Wait, actually, how much damage was that? It was a shit ton. 21. Let me see. You will see a few of the Tritons get crushed under the waves. Some of them are still standing, however. Look at this guy.
It was that big.
Yeah. Giant tidal wave coming from out of the water, crushing at least 3 of them over here. And as all of these 4 people kind of like jump out of it, and immediately you will see one of them lifting a giant trident above his head, and he will try to crush the trident the Triton underneath him, probably doing so successfully. But that's kind of what you're seeing. You can tell me if there is anything you want to do in the meanwhile. Yeah, he obliterates this Triton under his giant trident,
Oh my god.
as the other
Plus 14, what?
as the other 4 sea elves are entering from the water as well and start swinging around at the people there. I'm not gonna roll everything, but you guys can just that's kind of the vision that you're seeing at this point, and you can act now if you want, unless you want to watch more to see what's happening.
Trinus react?
Yeah, everyone immediately starts running in that direction.
Mon, Jux, Mon, this is the sign. Go.
You'll see the people on the walls are having, like, they're still, well, you will see them disappear from, like, on top of here, but clearly they need to run down first, so they can't go as fast as the people who are already on the ground. But basically everyone in town is alerted, seeing the tidal wave coming from far away as well. They were immediately just, like, running towards it.
Jux, why are you not moving? Go.
Cartman just starts to move and climb down from the rock.
Before the walls or after the walls? Yeah, first off, make me
No.
make me another athletics check, or actually acrobatics check to see. I mean, it's fine. You roll a 19. Same thing. Are Kane and Jax, Cartmill starts running down the rocks. Are you following him?
I guess so, but I'm first look around for a safer place to descend, not just going straight down.
Yeah, if you take a bit more time, you can safely start descending down the rocks. Jax, are you there? No, not yet.
Yeah,
No initiative necessary at this point.
All right.
I was gonna try and run down and hide behind this building. Yeah.
Okay. Well, at this point, at least, it seems like nobody is paying anything attention to you guys yet, as you see the sea elf like squeeze or I guess impale more people with his giant trident. See if anything else, if anyone else does anything fancied. Where is she? I don't think she can do something fancy. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, you will see a swarm of insects start emanating from this place over here and starts making its way across the town into these tritons over here. So currently this is kind of, all these yellow lines are insects that are kind of swarming away from this place.
How long would it take to travel across this water, do you think?
Swimming? Half your movement speed, so... What is that, like 15 feet per round? So like...
Well, that's terrible then.
Well, a minute, I guess. 150 feet. Because the round is 6 seconds, so...
Yeah, by then they're gonna like...
Dampi,
Mhm.
are these guards are moving?
Yeah, everyone is, like, this is all happening at the moment. I keep on moving things until you're telling me that you're doing something else, or you want to start running, or...
Because if that in that case they are not
Mhm.
moving, I'd like to cast the darkness on them. Like, no, it's not that.
On those guards? Yeah,
on-
they're you will see they're finally making their way down the stairs, and they're starting to run in this direction at this moment.
Alright.
Mm.
Then I won't cast darkness on them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move them over here as well. Or is that in loop? I think it is. At this point as well, you will hear a giant, like, what is it? A giant bang, a giant boom of cracking wood coming from the other part of town as well, coming from this direction.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I just want these guys to move.
Yeah,
Okay.
Me too.
Yep, I'll go.
If they're not moving, I just cast a big circle of darkness on them.
Well, they're
60 feet radius.
everyone is running at this moment, so I'll just continue until they're gone. Then these will keep on running. These will keep on running. This will run here. All 4 of these will venture forward. You will see the tidal wave still kind of following behind them as they start running into this group of people over here. At the same time, you will see from the other side of town at this point that the wall over here, where you heard the loud boom, will just explode in 1,000 pieces as you will see 4 tritons that were on top of it just start flying in all directions, and you will see 4 more sea elves burst through it. You will see one of them riding a giant insect, like a centipede that's like crawling over the walls, while another one is like kind of surfing on a... it's kind of like, you know, like in... I don't know if you have seen Avatar, but it's kind of like they're earthbending their way forward, like they're sliding on top of a rock that they're moving forward underneath them, as these 4 are as well entering town.
I would like to start running towards this direction.
Mm-hmm.
How many squares can I like move if I dash?
Like, what is it?
80?
I think
80 or
60, I think?
100?
Yeah, oh, squares would be, sorry, because it's different here. So you can just do 3, yeah, 3 squares is fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna begin to
Mhm.
go
Yeah,
this direction.
I think at this point, if we're doing like exact actions, you can all roll into initiative. Or actually, I mean, you're not yet in battle, so I guess not. Never mind, it's fine. Just describe me what you keep on doing as you start running across.
Following check.
I just want to keep following this sort of rock, like.
Mm-hmm. Are you trying to be stealthily or?
I'm not trying to be stealthy necessarily.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to like keep my balance and walk on the lower parts of the rock so that hopefully they can't see over me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's a shitty javelin. Yeah, as you're crawling across these rocks, nobody will notice you so far. You will see one of the sea elves jump into the air and throw a javelin in the general directions of the tritons that they are fighting. But yeah, everyone seems to be running towards these 4 people. Nobody seems to have noticed you guys as you're going across these rocks.
Can I do my 3 squares?
Yep. Move these guys as well. You'll see at this point that the insect swarm that was summoned by these people, it starts to like eat into the side of this building, and you will hear again the sound of wood collapsing and buildings being torn apart, both by water and insects alike.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna keep trying to beeline it towards this
Oh,
Sorry.
building.
What? Wow.
Yep, you can keep on going. At this point, you will see 8 figures appearing out of the water and going in this direction as well. They're gonna kinda intercept you guys, but they don't seem to be paying any attention to you. Well, they just look like 8 water elementals, basically. You would have seen similar, like a smaller version of them from Mato. But you're gonna have to kind of let them pass if you wanna sneak past them.
Okay, this is fucking intense. Alright.
At this point, are you trying to, like, are you gonna dash forward? Describe to me what you want to do as you see these 4 sea elves here are fighting this group of people. I'll see how that kind of resolves. Probably with them dying. Let's see if he does anything fancy. Nice. That's a pretty shitty roll. You will see a giant wall of fire appear, like behind this group of people over here, burning both of these buildings, or starting to burn both of these buildings down, and making it unable for these tritons over there to escape. As this group runs over here and probably yeah, some spears and shit. See anything fancy. Yeah, you will see in the sky from the moon itself, a beam will burst down into these 3 buildings over here as well, destroying them in all directions, as you will see more tritons be flung into the air and be crushed underneath both building and moonbeam alike. The fight so far seems to be pretty one-sidedly.
I'm gonna keep moving towards just the building where the people are kept.
You're just running?
In this direction, yeah.
Okay, well, let me do a little bit of a perception check. That's pretty good. You will see the sea elf in the back that was facing this direction will turn her head towards the 3 of you as you are running, and can all 3 of you roll me initiative at this point?
Do I notice this? Like, do I see?
Or you can make me a perception check to see if you see her turn around.
Man, I feel like I've been pretty like focused on these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's scary.
You can see the woman that was like standing in the back of them, kinda. She will turn around at the 3 of you, and she will start engaging with you. So.
Can I just shout out like, we're just here to save the people, the humans, the slaves.
Yeah. Oh, she did roll 18. Make me a persuasion check. It's more like to see how well she can recognize that the 4 of you are not a threat.
Oh please, Jax, don't fuck this up. Oh fuck.
Nice.
She might, like in the middle of the action, she's not really like looking around or looking at specific things. She just sees 3 people behind her and immediately does an action. But let's see if you can act before her still.
She's like level 10. I'm gonna die.
Initiative.
Oh my god.
That's a pretty good
You're
initiative.
kidding me. I got a 20, and she gets a. Okay. Actually, wait, I beat her on that.
Yeah.
You do beat her on that, yeah. So yeah, you still go first, even though she rolled a natural 20.
This doesn't change the fact that
Mm-hmm.
these guys haven't beat her on the perception. Okay, I'm gonna use. Did the CL give her her name? Her name?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna stop running.
Mm-hmm.
Drop my hood, put my arms in the air, and shout, "One of you spoke to me. I'm just here to save the people locked up inside this building."
Okay. Well, she's already casting a spell this turn, but she might hear your sentences before this happened. Within range, 20-foot cube that is centered on that point. So, 20-foot cube. It would be towards you, Jax, because she was the first one she noticed. So, can you make me a what is it?
Dex save.
Yes, a dex save.
Nice.
Okay, well, you will take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. As the earth, like, kind of around you, just like there's just this giant block of earth that just like suddenly appears from underneath you and hits you straight in the chest as you're like trying to run. However, she did hear your words, and let's see if she cares. She did roll a great perception check, so as she hits you in the chest with this attack, she will actually notice Cartmill. And Cartmill, I know it's not the same token, but this is actually the person that you talked to before.
Oh really?
Yeah, I kind of messed up with the tokens last time, so you didn't talk to the same person as Jax, but it didn't matter so far because you didn't say anyway.
Oh cool.
Yeah, so she, after hitting Jax in the chest with that thing and hearing his words, she will see you and just could look kind of surprised and stop her attack for a second. What? Why are you here?
I'm just saving those people, man.
Go!
As you asked.
Go now! The others won't be so kind. Get out of here, if you wish to live.
Yeah. When is my turn?
Well, basically, initiative is over unless you guys want to do anything specific with her. She is no longer a threat to you guys, so you can continue running if you want to.
Okay. I'd like to cast darkness on,
Mhm.
on these people. On these tridents. So it's like this.
Okay.
And it's cost me 1 plexa.
Should spread from a point you choose. Yeah, this like purplish smoke will appear in this area and fill it with darkness.
Cool.
Wait, did you say initiative's off? Or
Unless like
yeah.
unless you want to engage her, she's like she recognized Cardmill and told him to get out of here, and she has like now at this point turned her back to you again. Unless you want to like do something to her, then you have to roll initiative again. But because you're out of combat, basically, just everything is exploding around you. But besides that,
I just wanna run to the door here and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
okay, yeah, you can do that. Kane and Cardmill, anything else you want to do? I guess Cardmill, you already used your spell, but...
I'm just following checks.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
You will see from the sky, or you will hear and feel your hair on your skin will kind of stand up for a second, as you will see a giant bolt of thunder, or of lightning. Or actually, is it a thunder... I guess it's a thunder wave, not a lightning bolt. Let me read it. A wave of thunderous force. Yeah, so you will hear a thundering sound that will like echo through all of these buildings, and you will see this building over here completely collapse as this thunder wave like bursts through it. Yeah, and you can keep on moving if you want. You can cast your... Oh, you already did. It's crushed as well. You will see more insects crawling over the walls over here as well, and they're like running into these buildings at this point and start like gnawing on them. You will see a giant centipede crawl over this building and just like gnaw into the roof and then start worming its way inside.
Oh my god.
Can we just start running into this building and trying to get the people out?
Yeah, you will recognize the building, and it is the place that you were held up, and similarly as before, you will see 2 Triton guards stand next to the door. Like in front of the hatch. Stop! Who are you? What are you doing to our city?
Listen, we're not the ones destroying your city, we just want to save the people inside of here. We don't have to fight, we don't recommend a fight. Move out the way of the door, then there doesn't need to be a problem.
Die! I will not let these prisoners escape. If we die, they will die with us.
You could save your 2 lives as well. I will take you with the prisoners. If you stay here, you're just gonna die.
I'll roll them and see how courageous these are. One of them will kind of look at you. Really? Nonsense.
We will.
They will burn us alive. You know what they do to our kind. But he said he will take us. I don't know if we can take them. Stay here and fight.
Drastic times call for drastic measures. I don't care for your lives. I don't need you to die. I don't need you to live. I'm simply willing to help you if you help me.
Make me a persuasion check. Oof.
5.
You will see the other guard will, the one that is kind of afraid, will throw down his spear or throw down his trident and just go like to open the hatch. However, the other one will lift his trident and throw it at you. So roll me initiative. Kane, you as well.
Can
I
you-
roll.
Oh, you already rolled it. Yeah, Jax, you go first. You will see him lift his trident in the air, but you can act before him.
The other guard, is he not doing anything?
No, he threw his trident down and is like starting to open the hatch for the prisoners.
I'm gonna run up to the guard that's throwing a spear at me. Make an attack with my short sword and make an attack with the other short sword. And as I'm sort of fighting, I want to look at the first one and just sort of say, I recommend not getting involved.
I won't. I just want to get out of here. The first one will hit for 9 points of damage. Okay, the next one up is, or is that your turn, Jax?
That's all I can do, yeah.
Okay, Cardinal, your turn.
Well, I just want to cast Eldritch Blast on the one who wanted to stay and fight.
Okay. Oof.
Oh yeah, by the way, with your Eldritch Blast, how many beams do you get with it? Because I know you at a certain like level you get more beams.
Just one beam for now.
At 5th level, 3 beams.
On the-
Two
yeah.
level, 2
Oh,
beams
I
at
see.
5th level. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
A beam of purple energy will shoot through the room and hit the guard straight into the chest as he gets pushed back a little bit. I will not surrender. Die, sea elves.
We're not sea elves. What is he talking about?
And I think it is Kane's turn. Yeah. Oh well, the Phantom is behind me.
Oh, Phantom! Phantom, where are you going?
The guard will scream, "For Proteus! For the Ocean King! We will never surrender. We will not put down our weapons. We have always been victorious. There will be revenge. They will come for you."
You're dumb, man. You're really dumb.
It's just kind of rude, doing a big speech. Well, Phantom is not here yet, so he will just throw his trident, seeing Kane's hesitation. Actually, he will just step forward and jab his trident at... well, I guess Jax entered first? Who entered first?
I entered first.
Yeah, so he will jab his trident in your direction,
You miss.
hitting a wall next to you, kind of like jabbing it out again. I will draw your blood. As it's your turn again, Jax.
Alright, well, as you know, bam bam. Did these hit?
15 will hit.
That's 13 damage.
You will slay him. Describe to me how you kill him as he falls to the ground.
My first attack with my my short sword, he parries it, but with my other arm, I come in with another attack, slicing off his tiny little feeble trident head, with a little bit of a whirl and twist.
Yeah, his head will roll towards his comrade who has finally finished opening the hatch in the back. I promise I'm not trying to harm you. Just get me out of here.
The prisoners, where do they put their stuff?
The building next door.
The captain's office?
No, the one next to this house. The one to your left. That one.
Okay. Do you have any weapons in here?
In here? No, in the building next door, there should be. I believe they keep everyone's stuff there.
Alright, thank you. You stick with us. If the prisoners have any sort of discuss with you, I'll discuss. Jax is just gonna go and open the hatch.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna shout. He's gonna shout. I told you I'd keep my word. George and everyone, let's go.
You will hear a slow and mumbling voice coming from the bottom. Well, well, well. Look at who has returned. If it isn't our savior.
What are they talking about, man?
We need. We're low on time. We've got to go. And I'm gonna get one of the tridents.
Mm-hmm.
From the guard that I just killed, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna throw it to George because I'm pretty sure they said they were good with a spear.
Yeah, you won't notice. Well, your eyes are kind of getting used to the darkness, but you don't see George anywhere in the prison room below. You will see a man step into the light, being the man Gilhard that you talked to before, the man that agreed or that made the distraction, or that made the, what should I call it? You remember the man that let the captain come down there? Like he made up an idea. You will see him step into the sunlight, or into the light of the hatch. You promised us once that one of us would get out of here. Instead, you ran like a coward. Why should we trust you now?
If you want to stay here and die, by all means. But if you want to live, then you come with me.
Make me a persuasion check. Fine, but not by your hands. We work together. You get out of here. You've done enough. And you will see the man throw the trident that you have given him to the ground, as slowly the people next to him start hurrying towards the hatch, and he as well, in the end, will make his way towards it. Yeah, there's about 8 fishermen here, along with Gilhard, as they all stand in the room. And
All right.
yeah, are ready to start heading out. I think this can be a good place to end if you need to go now.
That probably. But do you guys want to carry on?
We can go. We can pause this.
I don't
Yeah.
want to like. If you guys really want to carry on, I don't want to.
It's alright.
No, it's
alright.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
The next
can
session will be
continue.
trying to get the people out of here. If you want, you can. Well, I'll end it this way, as the people, as everyone exits the hatch, and finally Gilhard gets out of it and stands eye to eye with you, Jax. He will look at you and say, "You made me a promise. You said that you would get George out of here. Instead, you ran. Now George is dead. And that is not my burden to carry. I know there is no time now to discuss this, but know that his death is in your hands, that his blood is on your hands. Let us go now."
Cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now okay, Adam. Really making my decisions have an effect. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Phantom is here, but yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. And then next week you can see if you can get everyone out and if you can get your stuff back. And all that. As everything kind of explodes around you. Okay.
That was crazy, man. That was fun.
So intense. This is just these fights are always fun.
No, I think you guys did amazing. I had so much fun listening to your RP on the earlier on in the session as well. I really.
Even the cat girls.
No, not that part, but everything else I enjoyed. Yeah.
Cat girls are part of the lore now. You can change it.
Karan, just imagine shaved tabaxi. It just
It's disgusting.
ugly.
It's just.
Everything is possible
man, I
with
only did it-
eldritch powers.
I only did it for
and
Phantom.
wonders.
I only did it for Phantom.
I knew it was
Yeah,
coming.
no.
I saw it coming from like three miles away. As soon as you mentioned the tabaxi, I was like, oh no, here we go.
No, it's just I know the humanoid woman, and you put hair on it, and you shave it down. No, that's
great.
that's a
Why
no
do
from
you
me,
think
dog.
we have a god of freedom? If I can't be free enough to have cat girls, I don't want to live in this world anymore.
But don't make them tabaxi.
But they don't have
Just
to be
make them.
tabaxi, but we don't have
Just
a
make.
better term for them.
Oh, well, it's all Dampi's fault.
Yeah.
I swear, if you're creative enough, you can make real versions, but not by shaving tabaxi. That's just disgusting.
Yeah.
It's
just that-
exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just saying that we don't know better terms for them
I will
currently.
fucking spend an entire day reading and creating the lore for cat girls, so I can just paste it into Dumpy's world.
Yeah,
And I
do
have
that.
cat girls.
That's also your homework now.
Hello,
Besides drawing.
darkness, my old friend.
Adam,
Mm-hmm.
you do all this work, right? You make this really, really, amazing world just for us to
Fuck it up.
infest it with fucking make believe cat girls.
They are an important part of the society of Dumpy's world.
We live in a society.
We live in a society.